John Denicola. All right. Good to see you. Good afternoon. Welcome to Press for Transparency. I'm here at the White Rock Visitor Center in New Mexico. John Denicola, how's the video and audio quality? Four corner fist in the air. Welcome in. Happy holidays. Oh, thanks, John. Thanks, four corner fist in the air. Good to see you. Saddle Tramp, welcome in. Check out this artwork. So what is today? December 26th, 8th? I think today's the 28th, December 28th. It's almost 1 p.m. here. I'm taking a public tour of the White Rock Visitor Center. This is a county facility. And then one other place. So once I leave this place, I'll be going right over to another location if all goes well right here. Today I'm going to be just checking in on these public officials. I'm going to be checking out the facility. It's a fairly new facility. A lot of people that are going to Bandelier National Monument stop here and get some info and then carry on. A lot of people take a bus from here up to Bandelier. That's one thing that they require for most times of the day now. Anyways, I'm here to record public officials in the course of their duty. I'm going to be a watchdog for government activity. Going to further the debates on matters of public interest. This is a publicly funded facility, publicly owned facility. We have the right to record our public officials in the course of their duties. If anyone violates me, we're going to expose all oath breakers, bullies, and tyrants to the fullest extent. So let's see if they respect my right to record in public. And someone just tried calling. But I don't want to be interrupted right now. Check that rain trap. Got a rain catch there. Oh, Bandelier shuttle is no longer required. That's cool. Oh, that's just for the season now. So during the busy season, you still have to take a shuttle. That's cool. Check out that artwork. It looks like steel. A steel lizard? There's this water trap. I don't know how they get the water out of it. Let's see. Check this out. is the overflow. And then the water from the tank. Now, how do they get that? That's interesting though. Van Pearsall. Welcome to the tour. Taking a tour of a public building. Here in White Rock, New Mexico at the Visitor Center. This is a place that appears to be open to the public. Check out all these nice tables. Got some pottery replicas here. Welcome in, everybody. Let's see, check out this sign here. Here's an indicator that it's open to the public. It's all flashy and lit up. Brandon Mitchell. Welcome to yet another stream for freedom. We're in White Rock, New Mexico. Nice.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Good.
Pretty quiet day, huh?
No, we've had more people than we've had the last 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah, I was surprised.
That's cool.
You planning on going down to Bangalore?
No, not today. I take it the people came this morning
Yeah.
to take their tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Get a
Have
good.
you been to the Overlook?
I have.
Do you like it?
I do. Yeah, really.
It's amazing. When the weather's good, then you can see the whole entire mountain range.
Yeah, the White Rock Canyon is great. It's vast.
Yeah.
There's some great hiking trails in there too.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, happy holidays to you.
Happy holidays to you. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Okay, this tour is not over, guys. We're going to another building that I've never been to. That was the first time I've been into this visitor center here. Check out this plate. Pottery replica. That's kind of cool. Huh? It's a nice facility. It sure is neat. Heck yeah. Oh, she sure was friendly, wasn't she? What a breath of fresh air, huh? It's a beautiful day today. Look how sunny it is here. So they got this lot here where people with RVs can park and stay for the night, or however many nights, I'm not sure. So pretty nice, huh? If you stick with me, we're gonna go into another building of the public. A building I've never been inside of, and it's fairly new. I don't know. Maybe for them it's not, but for me it is. Check out that replica of pottery. It's kind of cool. Yeah, that lady was friendly, wasn't she? She was very friendly. That's cool. Look how huge this thing is. It's a block. You could put a lot of pot in that pottery. Right? Yeah, this is basically the central business district of White Rock. Excuse me for a second. I'm gonna put on my hat. So this is where the bus picks up tourists during the summer. And they have benches set up over here. And then they take the benches down during the winter so that people know that they can just drive in. So over here, we've got an old building that used to be McDonald's and a pizza joint. And then over there, There's a new Mexican restaurant that used to be a Pizza Hut. Welcome to White Rock, New Mexico. I think it's December 28th. Could be wrong. It's probably about shortly after 1 p.m. Welcome to Press for Transparency. I appreciate you joining me. We're going to another public building here in just a minute. It should be open. If it's not, it's all right. This might be the first type of public tour that anyone's done of this sort around here. I mean, there's plenty of tourists here, but how many are taking video around town? You know, a lot of them are probably just taking still photos. So it's a little bit of a different experience for me and for you. Fairly new facility. It's a fire station and police station in one. If I'm wrong, somebody check me on that. John Doe, good to see you. Thanks for joining. We're taking a public tour of this fire station in White Rock. I just went into the visitor center here in White Rock, and the lady at the front was very nice. She's very friendly. She's very welcoming. So now we're taking a tour of Los Alamos County Fire Department, and I've been told there's a police station in here too. So this is Press for Transparency. I'm about to go in here to this public lobby. It looks to be publicly accessible, but I haven't checked to see yet if it's unlocked. Yep, it's unlocked. So what I want to say first is that I'm here to see if they respect and understand my right to video record in public, in publicly accessible places, on public property. It's our First Amendment right, you know, so just taking a tour, I'm publishing my video. I'm gonna act as a government watchdog for government activity, and help further any debate on matters of public interest. We do have the right to record our public officials, so let's go in here and see if they respect that. huge doors. Look how big these doors are. These doors are probably 8 feet tall or something.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. What can I do for you?
My name's Adam.
Yes.
How are you doing?
Doing good. What are you doing, Adam?
We're just taking a tour of the facility.
Okay. Did
Yeah.
you want a tour of the firehouse?
Just whatever is publicly accessible. It looks like there's a lobby. I don't know. Just haven't been here before. It's fairly modern,
Yeah.
so I just wanted to look around
Yeah.
and see what it's like inside.
Yeah.
Can I
If
get
you
your-
want, I could get the station captain. He could come and talk with you a little bit.
Okay, is this like a dual use facility for police and fire?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can I get your name, please?
I'm Robert.
Robert. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. You say your name's Adam?
Yeah.
Where are you from, Adam?
Well, originally here.
You originally from Los Alamos?
Uh-huh.
Did you want to check out over here and see the fire trucks?
No, I don't want to give anybody a bunch of work to do. I just wanted to look inside and see what it's like in here. See the facility. Hadn't been in here before, and looks like it's publicly accessible here.
Some of it is and some of it isn't.
Okay.
So the living quarters where the firefighters stay isn't publicly accessible. Like you can't just walk in without the station captain's permission. But I can contact him if you'd like a tour.
Okay. Well, I don't need a tour of any secured areas. Like for instance, this is an open door.
Yeah, come on in.
You know, I just wanted to go in here and.
Yeah, check it out. You ever heard of that guy?
Yeah.
Richie?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Yep. A waiting area for people. This is your substation.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a shield. That's pretty cool. You guys patrolling mountain bikes too?
Yeah, some guys do. They'll patrol on mountain bikes and do like community events where they'll be on a mountain bike and kind of get out there and work with the public.
Uh-huh. Nice. That's great.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, huh?
That is
Check
cool.
this one out. I think this may be for like a community event, maybe for like the kiddos or a raffle or something. I'm not too sure exactly what this one's for, but it's new to this area. This wasn't here a couple of months ago, so
The little cruiser.
little cruiser, little beach cruiser there.
Might be a size too small for you, huh? so maybe.
You never know, man. I can fit on it. If I can fit on it, I can ride it.
Somebody will enjoy it though.
Yeah. There's a restroom here. If you need to use the restroom.
Okay.
There's a men's room there.
Okay.
That over there, that's a conference room, so that's not a public area, but this is open. And you can come in, you can use the restroom, get some water if you need to.
Uh-huh.
So,
That's cool. Oh, nice training room. Look at that. That's cool. Is that clock is wrong. I don't think it's 2:18 right now. That's cool. It's nice. So
yeah, it is pretty cool.
it's nicer than your last facility.
Yeah. Nice high ceilings, nice and well lit,
Uh huh.
nice and cool.
Right.
Yeah. Are you a YouTuber?
Yeah,
I do YouTube vlogs.
I do.
That's cool. What's the name of your channel?
It's Press for Transparency.
Pressed for Transparency?
Press for
Press
Transparency.
for Transparency.
Uh-huh.
That's good. Do you do a lot of like news, local news around here in Los Alamos, or?
No, I wouldn't say that. No, I just, I'm just visiting. But no, I do some print journalism stuff too.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Would you say you're politically active? Are you involved in politics, or?
Well, not partisan politics, political issues, but not partisan politics. I'm pretty turned off by partisan politics.
Yeah. Partisan politics can be so divisive.
It is.
We continue to see, and it's unfortunate because a lot of these conflicts sometimes that we respond to, in law enforcement or these guys in the fire service, sometimes it's related to people having conflicts that are politically based, or now with everything going on in the world, in the Middle East, we're seeing a lot of that here within the state, and the nation, and kind of it's sad to see. You really wish people could just sit down and kind of work through the differences, and communicate with one another, and I think that make a huge difference in terms of how we got along as a society.
Right.
Because you see that so many people are more into participating in things for the sake of conflict.
Right.
Rather than doing things for the sake of bringing people together, or sounds like what you're doing with doing independent journalism, coming in and documenting things and speaking with people, hopefully from an open mind and an open perspective.
Yeah.
From a neutral one.
Yeah.
That's always a good place to come from, because a lot of times you'll be surprised what you learn from people, So,
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I try to stay out of the partisan politics because of the tendency of people to just get really biased and drive a narrative, even if it's not truthful, and that's a turn off, and I also don't want to be put in a box.
Yeah.
So I just try to stay out of that, but there's plenty of other ways to stay involved politically, or with, so whatever kind of civic engagement you want to be involved with.
Yeah. Do you have any other questions about the firehouse? I don't know much.
Yeah.
I just know what I know.
Yeah. Let's see, when was this place made? It's kind of new to me, but it's probably not all that new.
I don't know. Maybe. Let's see.
It's a county facility.
Yeah, that doesn't give an indication. You know what? The plaque may be on the outside of the building. Sometimes you'll see a plaque.
Right.
Actually, there. Let's go check it out.
Okay.
And look at it. That's maybe it here. Sometimes you'll have plaques and they'll dedicate a building to someone in the year it's built, or they'll name it after someone. I don't know that this is it. Yeah, that just looks like some art collection.
2009. So it's probably at least that old.
Yeah, and that plaque in there, that's from 2008. Again, it doesn't say much.
Do you do any training around here?
What type of training?
About like either physical or First Amendment training. Do you know like the 5 freedoms that were given to us by the First Amendment?
I do, and I value them. Do you know about the Fourth Amendment?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts? A hot topic now. What are your thoughts of the Second Amendment?
Well, I support all of the amendments.
Good man. Good man. Good man.
But yeah.
It's I was talking with someone the other day, and we were talking about the Constitution. We were talking about how it's such a unique document because we are the only country in the world that has such a document. And I was listening to this lecture that was given by a professor, I believe from Stanford. He's a constitutional professor. And I don't know where he got this information from, but in this lecture he spoke about how the founding fathers, when they were framing the Constitution, did not think that the Constitution would last as long as it did. And they thought within at least one generation that the Constitution, right, would dissolve, and that the people who were living within the colonies in the area that was then under the U.S. Constitution's venue and jurisdiction at the time, would go back to wanting a monarchy. What do you think of that?
I don't know. It's hard to put that kind of thing into context because it happened so long ago. You know,
Yeah.
like the document itself of the Constitution, it's really pretty interesting to me because I can read what's there and see how it applies today. But then, you know, there's certain other aspects of history that are just totally disinteresting to me. But I'm glad that we gained our freedom from the redcoats. But other than that, it's really hard to for me to put that history into perspective since I wasn't there. You know.
Where do you think this country's going? Politically and foundationally?
Politically? Oh, that's pretty broad question, but I don't know. I mean, you'd have to be more specific, I guess, about what you mean by that.
So do you think, in your, based on what you've seen, the journalism that you've done, do you feel like this country is headed in the right direction in terms of our government and the people and the relationship between the two?
I think that certain aspects of our government are working against the people, and some aspects of the government work for the people. It's hard to put it all in a box, but I don't really think all the Supreme Court rulings are in the people's favor. I've studied some of those, and they don't all seem to be in our favor.
Yeah. How do you feel about justices that are part of the judicial system, the Supreme Court, being elected along party lines?
They get appointed, right?
Well, if you're looking at the U.S. Supreme Court, yes. But if you're looking at judges like locally within the state, they're elected. And they run as a Democrat or Republican, right? What do you think of that?
I don't know. I think people in general aren't really paying attention to what the judges are doing. So whatever it is, whatever impact their partisan, their party affiliation has, I don't think it matters that much to people since it's hard for them to follow what's going on in the courts. The courts are largely secretive places where we can't really record what's going on. We can go get documents to see what happened in cases. We can go sit in on the court proceedings, but it's really hard for us to know what's going on in there since the media is not allowed in there for the most part. I mean, can't go in there and record what's going on and show people what's going on. It's secretive, and I don't think our founding fathers would have agreed with that.
Yeah, it's always a balance between the rights and privacy of people versus the government's interest, correct?
Yeah.
Right? What is the government's interest in terms of safety or public policy?
Yeah.
Or what is the rights of the people in terms of their privacy? Correct?
Yep.
Right, because that's a big deal, right? Because that's what the Fourth Amendment talks about. Right? So I think the blessing of being in the state of New Mexico, and this is something a lot of people don't know with the New Mexico state constitution, is that you're allowed more freedoms to privacy than in other states. This constitution of the state of New Mexico grants its citizens a lot more protections and privacy than other constitutions that exist in the United States. I thought that was interesting to find out.
In their documents, you mean? Like their medical records? Or
yeah, look up like things like Article 2, Section 10. Look that up. And I think you'll find it a good read if you haven't done it already. It's interesting.
That's the Bill of Rights, isn't it?
So look up the state constitution.
Yeah.
Article 2, Section 10.
Right.
And then read that, and then compare it to other states. You'll probably be very surprised. But with that being said, I got to get back to doing what I'm doing. Feel free to walk around and continue to do your photojournalism.
Hey, thanks, man. Hey, do you mind telling me what that tattoo is on your hand there?
Oh, these are spiritual tattoos, my friend. So they're a part of my culture and my people who are indigenous to Scandinavia.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Thanks for sharing.
Adam, right?
Yeah, what's your name again?
Robert.
Robert?
You have a good one, man. Keep it up.
All right, thanks. Thanks for chatting and being friendly.
No problem.
I appreciate you. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. It's been 38 minutes. He's pretty friendly. I don't know, what'd you think? That was cool, huh? That was a first. That guy was all friendly. Well, that was refreshing, everybody. You never know what you're gonna get when you go in a public building. But he was very friendly. I appreciate you all for joining. Hope you all have a great holiday season. Tando, you're welcome. I appreciate you too. I appreciate the social interaction with you all on here. Yep. Yeah, I'm not here to make serious judgments on people. I just want to see what these facilities are about and make sure they respect my right to record in here. Across the street, we've got a hardware store. And the sun's kind of in my face, so if I point the camera that way. Right? It's good to see a peaceful interaction for a change, isn't it? Totally. Thanks, Van Pearsall, for understanding. It is refreshing to see a cordial conversation where people respect each other. Very refreshing. It's a good question. It's a good question, Four Corner, Fist in the Air. Yeah, you never know. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you go. It's been 41 minutes. Thanks for joining. True. You all have a great day. Press for Transparency out.